What's up, people? I'm gonna be using this as my new theme song. This song is just... I forgot about this bad boy. I love this song. I could be wrong. I could be right. This is Rise, Public Image Limited. I don't own the rights to this song, but I will be using it as my theme song. So YouTube, please don't take my video down. I think that's all you have to say to YouTube, and they'll let you use some music. I could be right. Alright, some of my biggest fears of the market are coming true right now. First of all, we're not making enough money. That's your biggest problem right now. Pointing the finger at myself. Called the bottom on the oil yesterday and just gave up on it. And then 5 hours later, we had the biggest move apparently in 2 years. But more importantly is reversals today. Market failing to hold gap ups is sentiment shifter. When the market continues to fail to hold any bids, how many times are you going to let that happen before you give up? So that's where we are right now. Hopefully you guys have been joining me on SLTV with the Sanglucci group and the Benzinga channel yesterday. And I'm glad. I think he might have been trying to set me up. He's like, all right, as I recall in our last meeting, you were very bullish on the market. And I said, as I recall, what I said, every time I make a call on the market, the most important thing is to try to see what I'm doing on a daily basis, a la the stock twits and the Twitter and the Facebook and coming to my live broadcast. I became bearish on the market, obviously, in October. Then we had that monster parabolic move. Never really went full bullish since. And then when we failed again to break out in December, I became a bear. Now, all that being said, what about today? Don't really care. Still in cash. I don't care about Alcoa or BlackBerry or FEYE or the Qs or AIG or US Steel. I own nothing right now. I don't plan on owning anything. The more important thing is just sticking with what's working right now. We will not stray from the path. I strayed from the path yesterday. I bought a little bit too much of some of these oil ETFs, and I had to ease off them and take some losses because of the size of the position, and obviously it worked out in the end. Do I like US Steel down here for trades? We shorted it today. We were long today. But the trades today were, once again, this Kite stock is treating me extraordinarily well. Now, I'm not going to say I'm making 8 points on the trade because I'm not. If you know anything about the way I trade, I'm the first one to get involved when the stock is reversing and breaking under VWAP. I know a lot of you guys have been interested in what I do with the VWAP. Just send me an email, send me your information, or just call me. And I've been doing a pretty good job staying up all night. I know a lot of guys are West Coast, Canada, and sometimes overseas, so Skype me. I don't even know my Skype name. I think it's the Jesus Christ of Wall Street or Hit the Bid 2010. And now we're finally starting to rally as I started to make this video, and I'm probably going to be pissed off about... Yeah, I'm pissed off now. Okay, so what I was short was Zillow just until a little while ago. Not only did I cover it, but it looked like I could possibly go long, and I kind of chickened out of it. I see it's up 2 points now. But Kite, K-I-T-E. Now, here's the thing about what I've been doing. The VWAP and the reversals. Kite was a great short. We made about $1.80 on the trade, and then it went down 7 more points. Now, again, Kite, because the stock has really rebounded most of the time, intraday, I just assumed it was going to happen again. Now, but today, it was time to get the biotech bashing going. Nice bounce on the market right now going on. Fantastic. I mean, you couldn't believe. I mean, I tell you how I walk away, things happen. Guys, it's just, if you're ready to become a trader, remember you're going to deal with heartache every single day. Stocks are going to go up after you sell them. Market's going to crash after you finally give up shorting. Shit's going to happen as soon as you give up. And guess what? It happens to me every single day to the point where I think it still revolves all around me. It's all about me. There is no question that the market sold off 2 days ago because I left the office and decided to cover my shorts. I was very proud of myself selling near the highs, the QQQ 103.50, 103.50, covering at 102.90. I'm thinking I'm a hero, and then they're at 100 or 101 by the end of the day. That was that monster move down. But what we got to be doing now is getting together. I'm getting my disciples together. I'm showing them the 4 or 5 ways I like to trade. I'm showing the reversals, the earnings reports, how to find some of these good ideas, and how to put them to work. And again, if you had 200 shares and the stock goes down $1.80, you made $3.60 for the day, and that's your first trade. The U.S. Steel reversal was fantastic. Obviously, the Zillow, and so we had the Kite, the Zillow, the U.S. Steel. I forgot. There was one more trade. Oh, we had eHealth and EHTH. Actually, we bought the stock because, you know, it broke back above the VWAP at 988. We bought it at 988, sold it at 1025. Not a bad trade. Now, again, I wish I could tell you I'm making stupid amounts of money, but again, I'm not, all right? I'm making just enough to get by, and that is why, again, if anybody does question,
if you're so smart, you just seem to be the greatest trader in the world.
which again, I'm not. I've had my battles with addiction of options and earnings season. You know my story. But if I'm trading small, and let's say I'm trading 200 or 300 shares, and I'm managing to make 2 or 3 points on Kite and AGIO and all these things that I've been doing, there's plenty of liquidity out there for you and that guy and this guy and this guy to all collectively short 200 or 300 shares. We all make $300 or $400. We're all excited. You send me a little bit of the money that you're grateful that I just helped you make. And then the process that I've been striving for all this time starts to work. And that's where we are right now. So again, send me your email. Send me your information. Give me a call. Do what you got to do. Skype, email, phone numbers, whatever. And one by one, I'm getting back to every single one of you. See what you want to do. Tell you about the perils of prop trading, whether it's good for you, not good for you. I'll tell you everything there is to know about this entire world of trading as best I can. And I'll be in your corner for 3 months, 6 months, a year, whatever you want to sign up for. And that's the way I've been doing it. There's no scheduling, only per person. People come to the house, I go to their house. But the idea of sitting in the room all day, that's not the way it is. So if, people are getting discouraged,
oh, how come he's not here at 2:20 in the afternoon telling us what to do?
Because there's nothing to do at 2:20 in the afternoon. Sometimes there is, but most of the time it's not. So I'm just not showing up. And it finally dawned on people, oh, maybe I should just hang out between 9:30 and 11:30 when his best ideas are coming into fruition, and then do what he tells me to do and leave. Because I think it's a great thing. I mean, if you're in the East Coast, obviously, talking about working from 8:30 in the morning, and I'm talking about waking up at 8:30 in the morning, guys. I know. I mean, I got kids. I got to wake up at 7 and get them off to school from time to time. But imagine just waking up at 8:30, having a cup of coffee, looking what's gapped up and gapped down, have another cup of coffee, get ready, and by 9:45 you find a couple of trades. And then by 10:30, if there's nothing going on, sometimes something pops up. And then by 11:30, if you can generate $300, $400, and again, remember, we've only worked from maybe 8:30 to 11:30. If you're making $300, $400 by then, you could go on to another job. You can do whatever you want. Maybe your time zone is where that's your bedtime. So you make a couple of trades before you go to sleep. Bang. That's what it is. Trying to keep it simple, keep it sweet, keep it short, and don't complicate yourselves with asking yourself why. Why is the market going down? I don't know. I just know that there's no safe haven right now. Oh, Apple's no good anymore. Amazon's no good. Tesla's been broken. What do you got left? The casinos? No. The oils are getting crushed. Where's the money going to go? We've always had a sector that kept us afloat. Right now, there is no. The financials, the housing. I don't see any good reason to buy this stock. There's actually 0 reasons to be involved. That being said, that's when something big happens to the upside. When everything's pointing to the downside, we get these V recoveries out of nowhere, and then suddenly everybody loves Apple, Amazon, Priceline, CMG, and GMCR again. We start taking off. Next thing you know, the oils catch a bid. Look, the best thing to do right now is to do what I'm doing. Just go with the flow. Don't have any positions. And remember, I have been the biggest bull on earth. Rah-rah, cheerleading the whole thing. Loving the Alcoa. How can I love the Alcoa? This is the 3rd time they reported good earnings and the stock's gone down. How can you love it? How could you love U.S. Steel when all it does is lose its bid and go negative every other day? How could you love this market where it just keeps going red? So until we get a gap down and a washout and a reversal and a VWAP break and a reversal back to the upside and close strong with the market going up into the close and the VIX collapsing, I will not feel comfortable up until that point. So again, welcome my new disciples. We signed up 3 new guys. My goal, as always, has been to get 1,000 of you guys out there as my disciples, the prophet of profit, as I will lead you into a world of profitability as best as I can. And the price, you can't beat it. Negotiable. Call me. We'll talk what your situation in life is. And if you're a guy that's out there just killing it and just destroying life and you're the best trader in the world, I could still help you out by giving you a couple ideas maybe you weren't looking at. So call me. Find me. Love me. And again, when people say transparent, trying to build relationships, that's what I'm trying to do. And if you spoke to me on the phone, I'm the same guy here as I'm on the phone. And again, I'm not into sales. I'm into schmoozing, making friends. And I think once you get to see what I'm trying to provide, the price is nominal in the big picture. All right, everybody. I'll see you soon. Dave out there, he's going to help me promote on the other side of the world. Got to get in touch with him. We're probably going to launch something in Ireland. I got guys in Jamaica that want to do something. I got guys in Puerto Rico. We're going global, bitches. So I can help you all because it's a very simple process and it just takes a little bit of time to learn and a lot of, what's the word? Chutzpah, some balls, some courage. Because no matter what, if I tell you something works 85% of the time and you've got that in the back of your head, as soon as your money's on the line, like Short and Kite or Zillow or anything, as soon as your money's on the line, you don't give a shit about the percentages. You're scared shit about losing money. There's no denying it. That's a big thing. And there's a big thing about it, like yesterday. Even though I've been doing this forever, sometimes when you get hurt on a trade, like me with the UCO and the UWTI, you get hurt, they let you down for 2 days in a row, you don't go back to them, that's when the thing pops. So learning when to revisit a trade and just putting those emotions aside, again, coming from the most emotional guy in the world who drinks way too much coffee, I'll teach you how to be disciplined and just use the squiggly lines to lead your way. And if you can just separate your mental capacity of fear and, overwhelming, just being overwhelmed, it's a big part of the battle. And you're not going to learn it from a book. You're not going to learn it in a day. You're not going to learn it in 3 weeks. It takes you months to really feel that ebb and flow, the pain and the anguish of losing money, the exhilaration and the enjoyment of making something work and seeing what you've learned in action and having it worked. It's all a learning process. So be that process, do that process, do it with me. I'll help you as best I can. All right, I'll see you soon. This market, I don't know what the technical term is right now. The market blows or it sucks. Either way, it's a great feeling of this idea that at any moment this market could crash and it wouldn't matter to me whatsoever. The only thing that would be a little bit upsetting is not making money on the downside. Because let me tell you, there's nothing better. And again, this is why I became a trader. There's nothing better in the world than making money while the market's going down. Knowing that 90% of the people in the world are losing money and you're making money and you're laughing about it as everything's crumbling. Obviously, if it crumbles into Armageddon and post-apocalyptic zombie apocalypse kind of shit, then money doesn't matter, but you know what I'm saying. It is fun making money while the market's going down. Nothing better at all. I'm telling you. Because everybody's making money in a bull market. Everybody's a genius. Oh, we go up every day. What about it? There's nothing to know. But when you're making money short in stocks, it's proving something that you know what you're doing. And again, I love the fact that you can make money while majority of people are losing money overall. All right, that being said, I will go now. See ya.